Yet another gorgeous start across southeast Louisiana. Look how beautiful the sunrise is. Beautiful colors across the Crescent City connection and downtown looking onto the city here from the West Bank. We are waking up comfortably on both sides of the lake, but especially across North Shore locations, somewhere between the upper 40s and low to mid 50s. Slidell and Hammond right around 51, Mandeville and Macomb 54. Then you see the 60s across South Shore locations, and we have a few more mornings of similar conditions with dew points in the 40s to 50s and gradually climbing as we gradually warm. But overall, it's pretty tough to beat our extended outlook. So you'll note the temperatures continue to rise into the upper 70s, and we'll head towards your evening time frame with those 60s back once the sun does set. Our days getting a little bit shorter as we approach daylight saving time in 2 weeks. So the wind speeds are somewhat significant at the lakefront. Otherwise, you do see pretty calm conditions across the board, and we do have another small craft advisory in effect. So something to keep in mind. We'll continue warming through the next few days, about a degree at a time. The low 80s returning tomorrow as our days become shorter, and no rain in the extended outlook for the next 7 days. So though we do have a cool front moving in late week, not anticipating rain chances with it, the setup in the upper levels shows this upper level low off towards the Four Corners region, and then we've got high pressure across the Gulf region. So we continue with that ridging, bringing our gradual warming trend and then an eventual trough setting up, which is going to bring that cool front our direction as we head into Thursday. But this is not going to be quite a cold front like we saw last week. Temperatures only dropping off a few more degrees as we head into next weekend. So traditionally, we're right around 79 at this point in the calendar, and our high forecast for today is essentially average. We'll head into the start of the week with a slight warming trend, just a couple degrees by Thursday up towards the low 80s, and then that cool front reinforces the cooler air as we head back into Friday and Saturday. So overnight temperatures once again tomorrow pretty similar to today's. You'll see the 40s a little closer to our state line, and then 50s to 60s across North and South Shore locations, pretty similar as we approach Tuesday morning also. And the dew point values will stay comfortable in the 50s to 60s, but we do feel a little bit more damp as we head into the evenings and early mornings. So you do still want to keep those jackets around. Now, as we get later in October and of course approach November, traditionally our threat for any concern of development in the Gulf starts to really weaken. Nadine is going to continue weakening as well as it moves further inland, and it was of course a tropical storm. It's now a tropical depression. Otherwise, we have Oscar out here. This is going to affect Turks and Caicos, Cuba, and then the Bahamas as it curves back out to the northeast and then heads away from the United States. So no concern at all in the Gulf of Mexico as we see this available moisture much further south. You'll note a lot of dry air across the entire continental U.S. That's always a great thing in that we want to have minimal development potential. So we don't even have rain chances as we head into the extended outlook. Sunday through Saturday, it will be beautiful and dry. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, those numbers in the upper 70s. Today will top out right around 78 to 9, which is our average, and then 80 or so as we head into Monday. Tuesday will be the theme with the low 80s in place through our entire week. We do see that drop off from Thursday into the weekend, and of course, Taylor Swift's big arrival, not forecasting for any midnight rain.